Well, that didn't take long, did it? In my last video, I said that she was hinting around about doing something with the masks. My last video was really about our leader in the state of Michigan, our governor, trying to divide the residents of Michigan by claiming that healthcare professionals here are racists, and that's why so many black people in Michigan have died from COVID-19, and that Michigan residents need to fight with other Michigan residents over wearing a mask, more or less doing her dirty work for her. So my last video might have sounded like I was complaining about the masks, but really it was about the division, and that's not what a good leader does. But she doesn't know how to be a good leader. She's not qualified to be our governor. And it's not a political issue. But at this point, if she wants to make it a political issue, I guess I'm going to have to go there. Maybe I will wear my gas mask as a political statement. Because you see, today, the day after her press conference that I did my last video on, she signed an executive order saying effective Monday, if you are in a building without a mask on, or you are outside in a crowd without a mask on, it's a $500 fine and a misdemeanor. Now, one sheriff has already come out and said, we don't have enough manpower to enforce this. So the governor's crafty workaround for this is to put it on business owners. That's right, she more or less just deputized every business owner and business manager in the state. Talk about an overstep of her authority, an overreach in her authority. I wasn't aware she could do that, but okay, sure. So here's the deal. You're the manager, or you're the owner. Somebody walks in. You say, sir, you have to put on a mask. Ma'am, you have to put on the mask. If they refuse, you've got to ask them to leave. If you don't, you might be the one facing the misdemeanor and the $500 fine. So she's more or less threatening businesses. If you don't do something about it, I'm going to do something to you. That's the way I'm reading into what I've read about this so far. So you got to hand it to her. She's really outdone herself this time. You see, here's the thing. This is trampling on our liberties. I said at the end of my last video that maybe next time I'd be calling her a tyrant. No, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to follow through on what I said. She is a tyrant. She's turning Michigan into her own little communist state. Because you see, when she does this and she puts it on these businesses, she's taking us out of a capitalist environment and putting us in a communist environment. If I go to a grocery store and they harass me because I'm not wearing a mask, I can choose to take my business somewhere else. And I have done that in some cases. Literally gone across the street and given my money to the other grocery store that doesn't care if I wear a mask or not. If all of them are worried about getting fined, so they all tell me to wear a mask, where's my choice? And without choice, where's the capitalism? This is more or less a communist executive order. It isn't right. Something to consider, and I know. Somebody out there is going to say, well, they're a private business, they can do whatever they want. And you're right. No shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service, right? The analogy is that YouTube has censored certain channels because they do gun videos, or they do Second Amendment videos, they do conservative type videos. They'll demonetize them, they'll take down their video, they'll take down the whole channel, they'll put them in a 90-day timeout, whatever it is. And people want to say that isn't right, they should let all videos go up there, and I say they're a private business, they can do what they want. The issue I have is they're vague about their policy, and anytime they do a policy change, they're still vague about it. So you really don't know. Two channels can literally do identical videos, and one will be demonetized and one won't. One will have a channel strike or have their video taken down, and the other won't. There's no rhyme or reason to it. That's what I have an issue with, not the fact that they're a private business. You see, you can go on YouTube for free. You're not paying for YouTube. When I go into that store, I'm paying them for the products in their store. I'm doing business with them. If YouTube charged money and then they want to take down my video, I'm going to have a problem with it. And I'm going to want to take my money and spend it somewhere else. And it's the same thing with these stores. So if they're all the same, Where's my choice? Where's the capitalism? And that's the issue I have. This isn't a political issue for me, but she sure is making it a political issue. She sure is flexing her muscle, and I'll show them. And at a certain point, I guess I'm going to have to make it a political issue too. Maybe I will put on my gas mask at the store and go, well, here's your mask. Hope it scares the crap out of a lot of people. They wonder what in the hell is going on that this guy's got a gas mask on. I might look like an asshole, but I guess it'll be my political statement finally. I'm frustrated because this is one of those slippery slope kind of things. I understand that a vaccine is there to protect the person who's getting vaccinated. It's not necessarily there to protect other people. But the mask is the same thing. This is more of a personal protective measure. You wear the mask because you don't want to get sick or you think it's going to protect you. I don't wear the mask because I know it's not going to do a damn thing. It's the same thing with the vaccine. I might want to get vaccinated because I think it's going to keep me from getting sick. You may not want to get vaccinated because you think the vaccine could make you sick. Well, if she's going to go to this much effort to make us wear masks and to turn us against each other, what's she going to do if and when they come up with a vaccine for this? Is she going to force everybody to get vaccine? What if you don't? You're going to get arrested? Are you going to get fined? Are you going to have to show proof to your employer that you were vaccinated or else you're going to lose your job? Is your kid not going to be allowed to go to public school that you pay taxes for because they haven't been vaccinated? Do you see what I mean? This is a slippery slope thing, and it's all in the name of public safety. The next time they go down there to protest the governor and they carry their guns, which I've said is not a good idea. This isn't a 2A rally. Don't bring your damn guns. Yes, you have the right to do it, and you know I support open carry. But don't do it because you're giving her an excuse. The next time they go down there and they bring their damn guns, don't be surprised if she starts coming up with some gun control. Slippery slope, people. This isn't what we put her in office for. No, I didn't vote for her, but Michigan put her in office. And like so many other politicians, she's forgotten that we put her in office. We put these elected officials in office. She's here for us. She thinks she's doing something to protect us. That's what she says. But this isn't protecting us. This is tyranny. I'll take care of my family. You take care of yours. You want to wear your mask? Wear your mask, but don't make me. You want to get a vaccine? Get a vaccine, but don't tell me I have to. If one store says we're okay with you not wearing a mask, then let them. It's their business. I didn't agree with it when she banned smoking everywhere in Michigan, except the casinos. They got a pass on that. Isn't that nice? Look, I don't smoke, and I don't like going to a place having to smell cigarette smoke. I can understand a grocery store saying no smoking, but a bar? That was bull. And this is from a non-smoker. It's a freedom of choice. If this bar has no smoking and this one does, the smokers can go there and I'll go to the other bar. It's as simple as that. That's capitalism. So I don't agree with it when the government gets into our life. And I ain't trying to turn it into an anti-government rant. I know most of these have sounded like it, dang. And I'm definitely not a conspiracy theorist, so I know sometimes it comes off like that too. I'm frustrated, and I kind of feel like I've got nowhere to go. Here's the thing. She hasn't talked about an exit strategy. At what point are we really done with this? COVID-19 isn't going to go away. It isn't going to disappear. Are we going to be wearing masks for the next 10 years, for the next 100 years? Because it literally is not going to go away. We have to learn to accept it. We have to learn to live with it. If some people pass away from it, okay. People pass away from all kinds of stuff all the time. It's a reasonable risk because we have to get on with our lives. And I just see a failure in our government when they're gonna legislate personal responsibility, when they're gonna legislate in the name of public safety. I guess that's it. Thanks for listening.
You know, you don't handshake anymore. You do the elbow thing. Fuck you.